especially in places like Charleston,
Mm-hmm.
Charleston has like we have such we have so many like areas and groups and things that people aren't aware of, and we don't have
Yes.
a lot of like platforms. We have
Mm-hmm.
black media platforms here in Charleston, but they don't get the attention
Mm-hmm.
that they deserve all the time. So I think
Yes.
with Bounce, being connected to like Live 5 and things like that, and the Bounce
Mm-hmm.
TV network, it's a benefit for us because it allows us to get that exposure we want, and to be able to kind of like say, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do. So
Exactly.
I think it's really important. And you guys have been around for so long, and the show has evolved
Mm-hmm.
so much, because it's no longer just you're ushering in new generations of entertainment, small business, and things like that, because so many different people are featured on there. So
Yes.
how do you go about like finding the different people that you do to be able to feature on there?
Well, I social media has definitely helped a lot. I mean, if I see someone who I think like, hey, I think they would make a great guest, or if it's someone who, I just like, if I hear a story, and Live 5 definitely helps. Like if they do a story on someone, and if it's kind of like a short story, because with TV news, you literally only get maybe like a minute or so of a mention. So sometimes I'll be like, well, we need to hear more of this person's story. So sometimes I'll get it that way. Like I'll contact them and say, hey, I'm with Bounce and I want to hear more of your story. I have this platform to where you can share more. We can get more in depth, and you can tell your story, or a business that I feel like needs to be highlighted. I'll go about that. Or sometimes I'll get an email, or I'll get people such as yourself who I
Who
call
sends you 100
explore.
emails?
Yes, exquisite. I mean, I'll get you. You've been very helpful and instrumental in helping me out, because I gotta say, when we first started, man, it was tough. Because no one, people didn't know who Bounce was. Like, what is Bounce? I ain't never heard of Bounce. And I have to explain to them, like, okay, Bounce is such and such. We're, digital channel 5.2. We're part of Live 5. They're been instrumental in pushing this out. But, I mean, that's how I've been going about getting people. And luckily, since now we've been on for quite a while, since late 2011. Oh, God, I can't believe it's been that long. Yeah. But luckily, people are starting to know who we are, and it's become not as hard for me to find people to be on. A lot of people have been contacting us, and Live 5 as well has been instrumental in pushing Bounce. So that's been very helpful too.